Last time on Let's Play Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. The Temple of Torvus glows with energy once more. Only one temple remains without the light of ether. The last temple lies in the fortress. Seek knowledge there before invading the Ing Hive. Our goal draws ever closer. Let the light of ether be your guide. Dark Visor and Seeker Missiles is going to be a combination you're going to see quite a lot in the game going forward. So let's shoot with the Seeker Missiles, that opens the passageway back, and we can finally progress back beyond this point through a route that we took going the other way ages ago in the game. Oh, and of course there are space pirates here. There's always space pirates. Beyond this door to path to Sanctuary Cliffs lies. Once a peaceful residence, now a fortress for those who make war. May it find tranquility once more. That piece of lore kind of gave the game away a bit. We now know that there is another temple after the one we're coming up against. And the moment it breaks out of lock on, I want to show you one of the most interesting things this enemy can do. Try shooting for a bit, but it's not. Oh wait, here we go. It's broken the lock on, so when it tries to attack. Whoa! Oh, what's happening? Oh, we have to do a control delete. Yes, you actively have to reboot your power suit if you get hit by that attack. It's really interesting. So that imply Samus's shooter is a literal computer or something? Because that's what it seems to imply. Anyway, the res bits. Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. We're in what I consider to be my favourite area in this game in Sanctuary Fortress, with one of my favourite pieces of music to boot. Although, I have to admit, I said it's one of my favourite pieces in the last episode. It starts off quite slowly, only to progress into something much more intense and really tuneful later on. I just want to go around here to show you that, oh, there's a door we can't get through yet. I'm able to interact with the door control system. So it's another translator gate, but it's got a different signature that we cannot open yet. So there is one more after all we can find. We've got more res bits here. Now I showed you how dangerous these things can be in the dark last episode, but they're really easy. All you do is to shoot them with a dark beam, then shoot a missile and they explode really easily. So even though they can disrupt your system, as long as you take care of them very quickly, they're actually pretty easy. I struggled a lot with res bits in my first playthrough because I didn't know this, but on future playthroughs, as soon as I found out res bits became a lot more less annoying and just not having to reboot my system. So it is an enemy you do have to deal with though, otherwise they will disrupt your system. And we've got another res bit here. Come on. Come on. Alright, obviously we had to go around a bit more then to try and get to it. Here it is. Yeah, they do put up shields, which can be a bit annoying sometimes, but again, as soon as you hit them with a charged dark beam shot and then use the super missile, everything should be fine. They really aren't too much of a problem in the end. So we progress onwards and upwards. Now we have a choice of paths. We can go here, we can go right or left. You want to be going left because I'll tell you that going right will lead you to a dead end at some points. So as we progress around this way, we will proceed on the path forward. Switch the power beam just because I want to conserve ammo. Though ammo at this point isn't really too much more of an issue with 150 ammo of each, and now we have a puzzle. But it's quite easy to solve this puzzle. All you do is scan the console here, and that will tell you exactly what you need to do to solve the puzzle. Gyroscopic system engaged. Safety systems online. Safety lockdown code is as follows: Amber, Cobalt, Crimson, Emerald. Amber, Cobalt, Crimson, Emerald. So to solve this puzzle, we need to transform into a morph ball, roll through this tunnel right here, and then when we get here, you notice there's four bomb slots. So you have to hit them in the right order. We need to hit the Amber, Cobalt, Crimson, and Emerald. Oh no, we've got the wrong one. Right. You can bomb these and try and knock them down, but they won't really do anything. I was trying to escape them here, but no. Right, I can't really escape them like that, so we're gonna escape like that. And this one, now we are in the correct one, the amber. We just hog the outside so we can get to cobalt next. And that will align that one. Then we go to crimson. And finally into the emerald. And that will create the pathway forward. I am going to say now that regarding most of the Sanctuary Fortress puzzles, I do not actually remember the actual solutions to them, so I'm going to be brute forcing it whenever possible, but I will try and solve them with a degree of how they're supposed to solve them. But then again, that's sort of my problem in video games anyway, having Twilight Princess for one of that infamous statue for puzzles. But I'll give a tangent here. We've got another quad to deal with. We're going to super missile onto the head, transform into a morph ball, wait for it to come near, start spinning around. Come on. And it trod on us. Very rude. So, let's wait for a bit. And now it started spinning. Thank goodness. Okay, right, let's. And it's broken down. Boost underneath it. Easy peasy. And you can get some missiles back for it, from the super missiles that we used to take out the quad. So, if you look around this room, we've got some interesting things on the walls here. We've got some more of those mechanized things. Unfortunately, we cannot progress beyond this point because there's some Luminoff lore here as well, but we can't activate that yet because we don't have the correct translator module. But yeah, we cannot actually go through that door yet because unfortunately that way is blocked by a shield and a track that we do not have access to. There's a rogue quads unit here, but that seems to be right ahead. We've got more quads. But yeah, we need to find an alternate way to get into that room, and you should know by now with alternate ways in this game that does involve going into the dark world, so we need to find a dark portal. So we break down this quad right here and turn the other way around so that we can progress onwards through this way. So Dark Aegon Waste was the counterpart to, oh, and this is made of Denzium, but before I move on, I'll get a bit ahead of myself there. Okay, so Aegon Waste had Dark Aegon Waste as its counterpart. Torvus Bog had Dark Torvus Bog as its counterparts. The Temple Grounds had Sky Temple as its counterpart. So, what does the Sanctuary Fortress have as its dark counterpart? As we open this dark portal and try to find out. I haven't actually scanned dark portals yet. What? 24 parts in and wow. Okay, well, so we're scanning dark portals. What are the portals that transport to Dark Ether? Extreme caution recommended. Dark portals are having. Oh, I'm just going to skip through this a bit because I'm very surprised we did actually scan this. We should have scanned this ages ago, but we know what dark portals are, so let's go through it. Gonna go through this portal into Dark Sanctuary Fortress. Actually, I'm kidding there. It's not called Dark Sanctuary Fortress at all. This area is in fact known by a different name altogether. If we go into a map here, it is called the Ing Hive. How fitting that the safest place for Luminoff in the light world is also the safest place for the Ing in the dark world. And we now have every area in Dark Ether uncovered on our overworld map. Dark Aegon Wastes, Sky Temple Grounds, the Sky Temple, Dark Torvus Bog, and the Ing Hive. Now that that's out of the way, I think we're going to progress onwards. But first of all, I'm going to use this light portal to recharge my health, and then we'll see you in just a moment when my health is back to full. So, see you guys later. Okay, we are back full on health now, so let's go and explore the Ing Hive. As you notice, the tube is completely missing in the dark world, and there's a door over this way. I wonder what's behind it. We go through this way, and there's a Metroid there, but the Metroid looks a bit different. This is a Dark Talon Metroid. Darkly possessed energy parasites. The Ing are fascinated by Metroids and their connection to Phazon. It is not a shared fascination, as Metroids will attack Ing on sight. Recognizing their strength, Ing Darklings have possessed a number of Metroids, turning them into powerful soldiers of the Horde. Well, that's not good. Because it's a Dark Talon Metroid, that means it's immune to the Dark Beam, and therefore we cannot freeze it and missile it like we would do with a normal Metroid. We have to blast it. This Metroid is going to be significantly tougher. I said it was going to be significantly tougher, but apparently we're able to break it quite easily. There's no light field beyond that way, although we could go down that way. I'm going to save that for a later time, so we're just going to go progress into here. Oh, and hey, what do you know? We already have sight of our first Dark Temple Key. That's great, but it doesn't look like we can get to it yet because it's so there's the Hive Temple Key. One of the 3 needs to open the Hive Temple. So we found the key, but I didn't think we can get to it yet because we might have that what we need. There's got to be an Ing around here somewhere, I'm sure of it. Yep, there's an Ing. Looks like we're going to fight some Ing for now, so let's see. Kill this thing. Weak to the light beams are pretty easy. Oh, there's a level 1 as well. Well, it is the Ing Hive, so it makes sense we find the Ing in here, and they're definitely making it their home. Shoot through here to charge this light beacon, and the Ing is destroyed. So, with that in mind, we can go around here just to see what's around here, but I will not be going too far beyond this room, and there's another Ing. This is getting annoying now. Come on, okay, right, it's dead, so... Okay, so if we go down this way, we have another light beacon, but as you would probably expect, there's a door back the way, and if you look carefully around here, I think there's a passageway to allow us to get into the key, but apparently not. If we go this way, we cannot get across this route. That's such a large chasm, and maybe we need some invisible platform. I don't know. Then again, maybe the Dark Visor was the answer. Who knows? Anyway, let's kill this thing and open it up to get some light beam arrow, because I need to really get some light beam arrow out. After we used a lot to kill those Ing, we pressed on this way, then we want to go down this route along here. Shoot this, and we have a spiderable track along here for no particular reason whatsoever. Like, I do not know why this is there, because you can just walk right around it unless it's supposed to be mirroring the light world or for whatever reason. But hey, here we go. We go through here, and there's a lift. So let's scan this. Power relay is connected to elevator unit online. Also, I've been seeing this a bit earlier, we haven't managed to scan it yet. This is the Ing Worm cache. Living storage units of the Ing Horde. The Ing Worms wrap their bodies around useful items to protect them. They are defenseless. Not terribly durable and have no form of attack, hence their assignment as storage bearers by the Horde. So let's just step into the lift after destroying this, because we really need to get that light beam arrow back up again. We've only 63 ammo left. And we should proceed onwards and upwards. We'll step into the lift to go up in the Ing Hive. Since it's not leaving the Ing Hive area altogether, we are not in a loading screen, so just go straight up, get some energy back, because, well, the recharge in the light world, the dark world really helps. So get my words mode up here. Anyway, let's go through this door right here, and we have a big gap here. If we drop down here, we cannot go back. Fortunately, we do want to go along this way, and we've got a few night barbs and a grapple point to swing across. And if I believe correctly, there is supposed to be a something we can use with the Dark Visor around here, but doesn't look overly like so. I think we should use the grapple beam to get over the other side. Or maybe I'm misremembering or something. Get all these, and then a line here, and we will... Oh, there's a few night barbs left. Let's just kill all of these and get on with it. And the beacon run out. Right, now finally we can use the grapple points to progress. Swing over. Now we can go through that door, but let's have a look around, because There's a light portal there, but there's an indestructible barrier shield. Scans integrate percentages of the control system. Control is not present in the visible spectrum or current time-space. Okay, so turns out yes, there is around here after all. We do need to use the dark visor. So we put the dark visor on, do the dark visor seeker missile combination again, this time on a grander scale, and that should hopefully open the way up. Kill all the night bars remaining because apparently some have been respawned. Right, let's get our seeker missiles out. Shoot these, and that should deactivate the force field. Now, since I forgot to scan a dark portal before, we know that now. Maybe I also forgot to scan the light portal. I'll do that and I'll check that in just a moment. But first of all, I want to show what happens if you try to go beyond this way, because there is a way we can go. Well, we found some warrior-ing. Good thing we stocked up on that light beam arrow coming up here. And it's dead. Right, let's look at this door right here. Object scan complete. This door uses a sonic security system. Sonic detection gear needed to interface with this system. Door is receiving commands via sonic beam. The commands are keeping it shut. Destroying the sonic beam emitters may open the door. We have actually seen a door like this before, believe it or not. It was back on Aegon Wastes. We scanned this thing when we came into that area, but as it turns out, we couldn't really do anything with that, and we still can't after all this time. Anyway, I'm going to shoot this light portal, and because I forgot to scan the dark portal last time, yes, we forgot to scan the light portal as well. So, let's scan the light portal. Light portals allow living beings to travel to ether without being disrupted and scattered through the interdimensional void. They are unstable, however, and only remain viable for limited periods of time. Some can be reactivated, while others vanish forever once they are used. Right, I say we take this portal back to light ether. So, we're back in light ether, and that light door in the dark world is a dark door in the light world. If we look back this way, we're now in the same room in the light world, but it's completely different. There's a spiral track going back from the way we came. We managed to completely avoid the lift that took us through light ether by taking the dark version. So if we go around this, oh yes, this is a good opportunity to scan these things now. These are the quad CMs, or command modules. Command module relies on range attacks. Beam shield can be breached by opposite polarity systems. This right here is where you always want to go after the heads first. These units can function independently or linked together as the need arises. The command module relies on ranged beam weapon attacks. It can generate a powerful beam. Oh, never mind, let's just kill these things now. So as you can see, these quad heads can attach themselves to the top, and while they're offhand, they can be a general nuisance because you need to use certain beams to make sure you're sticking around. And as you can see, these things can get quite in the way if you allow them to just be ahead. So this is why I always recommend you kill the head first. Now it's changed shield polarity, so he uses the dark beam, but the other quad is getting in the way, dang it! Come on! Right, yeah, this is why I prefer to kill the heads. The head is just a general nuisance. It's so much easier to handle the body. That being said, I don't think... I'll show you a bit. If we kill the body first, we have to deal with the head again, and this just gets really annoying. Especially in clusters. Just pass it with dark beam, and it's attached to another body. Wow. Let's just go back to plan A. Kill the head first. Wait for it to spin around. Camera being really awkward. I really wish there was a camera centralized button on the morph ball. It does a really good job for the most part, but I've found definitely over the years that not being able to control the camera yourself in morph ball mode is a slight problem. I appreciate you don't have the buttons on the GameCube, which is probably why. So maybe in Metroid Prime 4, whenever that comes out, that can be fixed. If we go over this way, we should have a body to scan. Well, it's quite important. This is Siach's Testament. Data transferred to your logbook for further review. Let this be the final testament of warrior Siach. I have no more shells for my weapons. For the enemy, I have naught but the blade and fist. Let them come. They wait in the works, hissing and slithering like beasts. Let them. When my war cry comes, there will be a dread final reckoning. Come forth, hated enemy, let there be an end. We've seen many of those bodies around now. As we know now, they probably might be related to that lore entry that was talking about the raid on the Sky Temple, so that's probably why we need to take particular note of where these guys are. And those are the reasons I'm scanning them. So we're a new enemy here. This looks quite familiar if you've played Metroid Prime before. This is the Diligence class drone. Roving mechanoid with energy-based attacks, vulnerable to dark energy. The Diligence drones were the first clean units designed by the Luminov. They were modified for combat duty once the war began, but were outshined by the newer Harmony class units. A Diligence used focused energy beams to perform this duty. Their energy construct nature makes them invulnerable to most attacks, though dark energy can disrupt them. These guys are really easy. All you need to do is use the dark beam on them and they die in one hit. No problem whatsoever. Speaking of throwbacks to Metroid Prime, we have another enemy that looks familiar. This is the Mechlops. Rogue Mechanoid Triclops. Luminov designed Mechanoid gatherer with powerful jaws, removes intruders forcibly. Luminov tried to domesticate and train a number of Triclops for use in the war, but failed. Undaunted, they created mechanical versions of the hardy creatures to use in battle. The few Mechlops remain now serve other mechanoids, turning their potent jaws and earth-moving power against their former masters. So we're going to need to go underneath here because as you can see there's a big wall in the way. It has the track, but we cannot do anything about that. So transfer them to morphle mode, and if they're anything like Triclops, they'll try and grab us. So we need to get near them, but then lay a bomb and trap for them in order to try and get them to eat them. I think so. Maybe not. We got killed instantly. Maybe these guys are different to the Triclops? No, they were killed by... You kill them the same way you kill the Triclops in Metroid Prime, by putting a bomb into his mouth. I guess that shows how rushed development really was, considering those enemies were directly ported over from the original Metroid Prime, so yeah, I guess Retro really were running on a tight ship trying to fit everything in on time. Anyway, we have a dark door here, and that opens up into one of the main rooms of Sanctuary Fortress. And we have the main dynamo core here. The unit is unstable, it can't be destroyed with conventional weapons. A tremendous kinetic impact may damage it. Interesting. I don't think we'll be able to do that for a long time, but at least we know that's there. Target's part of the main dynamo. Unit is unstable. Safeguards offline. This unit needs to be shut down manually. I try to get the last ring. Playing hard to get a bit here, come on. Right, we've got it now. That just says the same thing. That was a bit anticlimactic. This is a security door which needs a nearby control system, and we have a lift mechanism right here. Power relay connection, elevator unit online. Okay, so we have activated the lift. Let's go down here and want to show you what's down here. We have another piece of lore which we can't scan. Need to remember it's there. We will come back to that. We've also got something here. We've got one object over there, another one here. This is an echo key beam system. Sonic detection gear needed to interface with the system. Shoot the echo key beam emitter with a sonic pulse to activate it. It will then fire a blast of focused sound at an echo gate lock. So we try to progress onwards. I want to see... okay, well, try that again. Into the morph ball. There seems to be some invisible barrier that's blocking us and preventing us from going that way. I guess the game doesn't really want us to let it go through there, so... I really thought that was the way forward. There it is. There's a morph ball tunnel right here. We need to go through this tunnel. That will allow us to progress onwards, so we still can't do anything about that. But we will. So let's go into the other tunnel. This moves us through to the other side, and we have a puzzle, if I recall correctly. Yeah, this is a puzzle. We only get into these bomb slot right here. If you activate this, that will activate the puzzle. These puzzles I remember very distinctly in Sanctuary Fortress, but I don't quite remember how exactly you're supposed to do them, other than this one's the easier of the two. We scan this, target's part of the security system, shoot the target to rotate different icons. So what you want to do here, you want to match red with red, green with green, and blue with blue. So when the diodes are aligned properly, this will allow us to progress further into Sanctuary Fortress. But I don't remember the exact solution. So when you hit the bits in between, they rotate all 4 of the diodes. So if we shoot this here, that will put the 2 blue ones on the bottom. But if we shoot this here, now that pushes them away again. So the idea is you want to rotate them and shoot them in a certain order in order for them to connect. Like here we've got the green diodes connected. So what we want to do now is move the red and blue ones to the right place, but we're going to have to disconnect the green diode in order to do so. So we shoot this. I try to remember how to do this, so I may be brute forcing this a bit, so please bear with me about this. Push this round, and now the green diode is connected. We're going to try this one for change, and then moving the blue all the way down. Move back to green, but actually what I think we should have done was hit the... No, actually that would have been the wrong decision. What we want to do is try and carry the blue one over to the other side, like this. And then we shoot this, and that connects the blue. The blue is now connected. What we want to do is shoot this, then this, twice to move the green one, and that is the puzzle solved. This will create a bomb slot, which we can now activate. Hop into here. I said let's hop into here. And that should deactivate the ring. This creates a solid platform and allows us to progress. But we're going to do that in the next episode because I want to go through this. And there is a very infamous boss coming up that I really want to dedicate an entire episode to. So let's go to this conveniently placed save station right here. And there's something we can scan here. Try and go. Okay. It's too far away, so we don't really want to risk falling off. So yeah, I think that's going to be it. So if we can try and get this. No, I want to try and get this. Oh, we failed trying to do so. And the nunchuck failed yet again, dang it! How many times? Right, I think we're going to call it a day here because this next boss is one of the big 3 I've been referring to, along with the Boost Guardian and the Alpha Blog. This boss was so infamously difficult on the GameCube version. However, I think it's going to be significantly easier on the Wii version. Just my hunch. Still can't get that object. If we want to scan it, it might be important. But yeah, so next time on Let's Play Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, we're going to be taking on a very, very infamous boss. See you guys next time.